Group Common Ground.
Common Ground is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. So join us today is a Common Ground volunteer. This is Morgan Wrich. Thank you for being here today, Morgan.
Thank you for having me.
You bet.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So tell us where you're from and about your operation.
So I am living northwest of Osceola, and we raise corn and soybeans.
All right, and so today we're going to talk about the harvest time a little bit. And most consumers know that a combine is used to harvest crops, but there are various functions that happen with the combine, right?
Yeah, correct. So a combine basically is a machine that does the work of 5 different machines in one. So it cuts the stalk, it separates the head or the ear of corn from the stalk, it husks it, takes the outside portion off the ear, separates the kernels from the corn cob, and then it goes through the processes and into the grain cart.
A lot going on there
Yes,
in one
a lot.
machine.
I always think it's an amazing engineering feat, this thing that's rolling on 4 wheels through the field. And, we do have some video of a combine in action in a soybean field near Newman Grove, and then some corn as well. But do combines, with all the moving parts, do they break down a lot?
Not a lot, but they do break down.
Yeah.
If you maintain your combine well in the off season and during the harvest season, that helps prevent breakdowns.
And just kind of clean it out.
Make sure
nothing's stuck.
everything's greased up and cleaned out. Spray it off with an air gun and make sure all the little particles aren't stuck somewhere.
Do you have to call like a tech specialist at the dealership for help sometimes?
Yeah, depending on what the breakdown is, whether it's mechanical or technical, someone from the dealership can definitely come out and help you figure out what's going on.
Do you think, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, everything is high technology anymore. You wonder if students going to college need to know more about that.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. So a lot of programs in school now teach the students how to fix those types of technical problems, because it is very, very technical and detailed, and you have to know a lot of background information to fix the problem.
Do you think consumers know about all, the details of, I guess I'd say, the nuts and bolts of the combine, the things that are going on every day that farmers deal with in the field?
No, there are so many moving parts. It's really hard for someone who's not working with a combine every day to know exactly what's going on inside the combine.
Let's talk a little bit more about the combine. How much ground can it cover in a day?
Depending on how fast you're running. So if a combine was going about 5 miles an hour, they could cut 160 acres, so 160 football fields, because a football field is about the size of an acre, in a day.
These combines continue to get bigger too, it seems like. So as we continue to go on, I'm sure they're going to come up with new ways to cover more ground.
Yes, exactly. The heads on the combines can be big or small, depending on the size of your operation and what you need. It can be big or small, and the way that you transport these large heads on the front, or attachments on front of the combines, is via a cart. And so you can set the head on this trailer, hook it up to a pickup, and then follow the combine to where you need to go.
Wow, it's kind of like what we saw at Husker Harvest Days. From the 1970s to today, how it's changed.
A lot of changes.
Lots of changes.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.